All right, so you've made this fantastic video using all these new tools that you're learning about, and you assign this video for the students to watch for homework, and you wonder how many of them are going to watch it, or what are they going to learn from it? What are they going to take away from this? So you want to plan some sort of wonderful evil thing for them to do the next day when they walk in, just to see who watched it and who didn't, so you can figure out who to burn at the stake and who to give candy to. One way you could do it, you could probably just type up a set of questions and hand them a worksheet when they come in, and it's kind of boring, kind of 20th, even 19th century maybe. One thing I like to do, and it saves a little paperwork for me, is to use a Google form. And I know I mentioned this to you on Monday. Um, I'm going to show you, take you through how to make a Google form. First, you need a Google account, but I think Mike helped you take care of that yesterday with your YouTube account if you didn't already have a Google account. For me, I use Chrome, and there's a Google Drive app for Chrome, so I just go to my apps menu and I click on Google Drive. And when you get to the Google Drive homepage, this is where you're going to create all your Google Docs. The red button that says New, click that. And Google Forms actually appears on the More part of the menu. There it is, Google Forms. Click on that. And just like any Google Doc, it starts off with no title, and you can click up here in this bar and you can give it a new title. So flipping follow up, which I can't spell. Okay. So on a Google form, you have a choice of question type: multiple choice text, paragraph text. Well, you can read that later. I'm going to do a text question. One of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to ask for the student's name. Please enter your name. Last name first. All right. Then the next thing I want to ask him, I want to create a second question. And I'm going to do another text question. And this question is going to be, what did you find neat about what you watched last night? Now, this is just a stupid generic question. You would create a question that would correspond with your lesson. But that's just it. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. It's a 2-question Google form. I'm going to click Done. And then either up here or down here, I'm going to click Send Form. And it gives me a link right here. I'm going to click on that link. I'm going to copy it to my clipboard, Control C. Get this window out of the way. Now, I've got it copied on my clipboard. I want to get this to my students. I got a lot of options here. I could email it to them. That's kind of slow and boring, and a lot of kids don't know how to check email, or they've never checked their email. One thing I do in my classroom is for each class, each period, I create a Today's Meet page. And as long as you sign in, as long as you create a free account and sign in, you can create this window. This page will stay open. This room will stay open for an entire year, which is enough for the school year, obviously. So I'm going to join this room, and it's kind of like Twitter. You get 140 characters, and I'm going to paste in the link to that Google form. Now, they don't have to worry about copying this down. They can go to todaysmeet.com/flip-EKY on their phones or their devices, and they can get to that, and they can click on that link. And when they click on that link, it takes them to that Google form. Pretty neat. So Bob Smith is my name, and what did I find interesting, neat about what I watched last night? It was funny. Okay, and I submit my answers. Now, what this does for you is this now goes to Google, and it will create an automatic spreadsheet, a Google sheet with that response for every student that makes it. So I'm going to give it just a moment. I'm going to go back to my Google Drive. There it is. If you mouse over it, it'll say flipping follow-up responses. Open it up. There's a nice, neat spreadsheet of your answers. Okay, when they did it. Oops, I guess I forgot to put in their name. I didn't give that question a title. So imagine you had all these students listed, and now you can display this on your screen, on your smartboard, on your projector, or whatever, and then you all can discuss the results. Now, another thing you can do is you can take that same link, and you can create a QR code using this other Google app QR code generator. I've already copied the link to the Google form. I want to paste it into there, and I can save it if I want to. Do something with it later. I can print it out on a piece of paper and put it on the bulletin board or on the door when they walk in or somewhere around the room. Make multiple copies of it. They can pull their phone out or whatever, or I can just project this onto the screen. It usually works fine that way too. And you can scan it right now, and it should take you to that same Google form. So either way, it doesn't matter how you get the Google form to them. Google form is an excellent way of collecting data and seeing what they got from the video that you put your heart and soul into. So that's it. I hope you got something from this. Thank you.